today we're doing a workout in my sister's backyard, and Leggy decided to join us. Hi, Leggy. Leggy is one of my sister's chickens, and then there's Buppy also. She's a brunette one. So if you happen to see them running around later when we're working out, make sure to say hi in the comments. Okay. Anyways, for today's workout, we are going to be focusing on our back and on our glutes. You're going to need a light and heavy resistance band, and you're also going to need a balance disc. If you don't have one, no worries. This is just to activate the abs and strengthen the ankles, but you can still get a great workout without it. So with that, let's start the warm up. And Leggy, you gotta move. Peace out. Good. Bye. Okay, let's start the warm up. So take the leg out to the side and stretch. See, there's Buppy, I told you about her. And you're just gonna reach down and stretch, taking it in. Let's go for 6 and 5. What do you want, guys? 4. There's another chicken too, but she's hiding. 3 and 2. This will just start to warm up the glutes and stretch the inner thighs. And 1. Take it to the other side. Take it down. Take it up. Down. Up. Come on. Get to work. You're trying to eat some snacks. Some apples. Chicken love apples and they love blueberries. I just learned that. And they won't lay eggs if it's super hot outside too. Last time. And good. Now kick the feet. Just warming up. Elevating the heart rate. And start to circle the arms. Opening up the shoulders. Making sure not to push your ribs forward like this. Keep your ribs in line with your pelvis. Keep in a straight line through your body. Reverse the arms. And good. Now reach for the toe. Fold over, stretch. Let the hamstring lengthen. Head hang. And switch, other side. And release. Take it back and just do some little jump switches. Switch jump. Just warming up. So generally, when you start a workout, you want to do like a dynamic stretch, which is kind of like a movement stretch. When you finish a workout, you want to do more of a static holding stretch for anywhere from 30 to 60 seconds. If you want to do 5 minutes, that's great too. You'll really be flexible if you do that consistently. And good. Move the arms as you're jumping, just to kind of activate the shoulders. And you stop. Take one arm to the side, stretch it across your body. Take it to the other side. And pull it behind your head, opening up. Other side. And good. All right, so let's start with the workout. You're going to put the band, the heavy band, around your thighs. And you're going to do lateral walks. So starting on one side, come into a nice sit. Make sure your abs are tight. And you're just going to step over, in, go into a low sit, take it back. Wide, wide, sit, up. And step, step, reach, step. Keeping the band wide is going to turn on the glute muscles, fire them up. And you can go super heavy with this. If you want to use like a black band, you can. The heavier you go, the more you're going to feel it in your glutes. So that's, I think, like an extra heavy. And this will also kind of just strengthen the inner thighs as you're also pushing. Your core is going to engage as you're having to lift and go down. And you're just stepping over each time. And I think we're gonna do 20 of these. I think I said 10. Let's do 20 just to kind of really get the glutes to fire up. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. And I don't know how many I did yet, but I'm gonna do 4 more. As you sit, try to push your booty back behind you rather than let your knees come forward. Last time. Good. Now, grab your balance disc, or if you don't have one, no worries. This is just going to make it more unstable, so your abs have to work a little bit harder. Come into your hands and knees. Squeeze your abs. Make sure you're not arching in your back, and you're not also rounding. You're in neutral position, and just lift up for 10. Lift up and squeeze, and lower. 9. Hold it on the up. Squeeze, hold. Take it down. You want to feel the butt squeeze. And breathe out. If you want to make it more of a challenge, don't have your foot on the floor with the balance disc. Mosquito. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch it to the other side and go for 10. Press, release, squeeze. Take the toe off the mat if you just want to have the knee hovering and trying to balance using your core. You feel it in your glutes. Make sure you're not lifting up through your hip. Keep your hips exactly parallel to the floor. And press. Squeeze the glutes. Last 2. And final 1. Good. Take that band off your knees. And you're going to come into a kneeling position here. Take the band around your shoe. And then the band will be opposite hand from that shoe position. You're going to squeeze your abs tight, lift up tall, and then row back. Squeeze, hold, and release. Now when you pull back, I want you to squeeze your back muscles, hold, release. You got 8 more. We're going to do 10. 7. So this, you can even kind of move your body if you want to work more of the abs. But the biggest thing is to just hold, squeeze the back muscles each time you're pulling the band back. Keep your posture open, so no slouching when you pull. Stay upright, open the chest. Last 3, 2, 1, and reset. Other side. Taking it to the other foot, and lifting up nice and tall, engage the core, and row for 10. Squeeze, hold, and now if you want to make it more of a challenge, if you're using the balance disc, hover your foot behind you. Don't have it tapping the floor. And now your supporting knee has to balance and stabilize you, which is going to activate your core and just make you get a little bit stronger intrinsically. You have 5, 4, make sure you're not rounding in your upper body. 3, 2, 1, and shake it out. Great job. Start over. 2 more times to go. So we have 20, 10, and 10. Stepping over to the side. Come into a nice sit position. Keep your knees wide. Don't let your knees fall in. And step. Open. And reach down. Over. And reach. Keeping the band wide. Feel your glutes. 16. Make sure you're not arching in your low back. You want your back to be straight in a neutral position from head down to your tailbone. And to do that, you have to pull your ribs down towards your pelvis. And just focus on keeping that alignment. Good, 10 more. And 8. Definitely feel it in the booty. 7. 6. You can also keep your hands on your hips. Oh yeah. 5. Oh yeah, that was 4. And let's do 1 more on each side. My counting's off. Counts don't really matter, it just matters you keep your form. Good job. Take it back to the disc. Knee on the balance disc. Core nice and tight. This time I'm gonna hover the foot. Actually, I'm gonna keep the foot down. I'm gonna use my arm the same time I use my leg. So, lift, hold, and lower. 10, 9. This is definitely a harder stability challenge. Working the abs, working the glute at the same time, also working the back muscles. So every time you lift your arm, your back muscles are engaging to squeeze and pull it up. 5 more. Notice that I'm not arching in my low back. I'm not moving the low back. I'm just squeezing from the glute. 2. You got this. 1. And switch the leg, other side. Lift up, squeeze your core, press, hold, and lower. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Make sure you don't sink into your supporting knee. So don't sink and lean over when you're doing this. Stay aligned with your pelvis and your knee. Last 2, and 1. Rest. Great job. Take off that band. Put it around your foot. I'm going to use the lighter band for this set. You can keep the heavy one. Just sometimes changing it up really makes you engage your back muscles without using the resistance. You really have to squeeze to feel it. So if you're using the light band, squeeze, hold, squeeze, 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 and release. And what you're squeezing is your shoulder blade towards the middle of your spine. Pull. And 7. Keep your abs tight. If you want more of a balance challenge, don't tap the foot on the floor. And I'll show you from the side on this other one. And pull. Exhale on the difficult part or the exertion part. Good. Let's go 3. Don't go fast so you can really feel the muscle engage. 2, 1. Great. Switch it to the other side. I'm going to show you now from the side angle. So, switching the foot, put the band around the toe, lift up nice and tall, and then you're going to hover the foot and squeeze and release. Again, you can also do the rotation if you want to get a little bit more abs. If you do the rotation, you may want to keep the foot down. If you just do the arm row, you can just hover the foot, and this will work the abs as you have to balance and stabilize. Squeeze. 5 more. Hold the position here, right there. You're squeezing your mid-back muscles. And 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Release everything. Let's do that one last time, and then we'll switch it up. So, booty band back on. Take it around your knees. Do your lateral sidewalks. Come into a sit position, and step, and reach. Step, and reach. Good. 18. You can also turn your toes out each time you reach down to the floor, just to get a little bit more space in the hips. You keep your toes looking to the front, that's fine as well. And you're just laterally walking each time to the side. Step. Good. 10 more to go. This will also obviously work the top of your thighs, the outsides of your thighs, and the glutes. So it's a great full body movement right here. Last 6. To get even a little bit harder, try to stay really low. I'm not going to go super low for this one, but you can if you want more of a challenge. Last 4. And last set. Awesome. Take it to the mat. Back, the knee on the balance disc. This time, stretch. If you want to do the leg, just do the leg, or do the arm for more of a challenge. Lift and squeeze for 10. And lower. For 9. Lower. 8. Lower. 7. Hold. 6. 5. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 4. 3. 2.
to the other side. Taking yourself, straight leg, opposite hand straight, and lift. Press. Exhale on the difficult part. And, woo!
Don't let that happen.
If it does, just
Restart. I think I had 5 more.
so you keep going, and I'll catch up to you. Press. And 3, 2, 1, and shake it out.
Good. This time, I'm going to keep the heavy resistance band, and I'm going to do 5 with rotations and 5 just still.
So, band on the foot.
Get a nice squeeze. Lift up. First, I'm going to do the rotation. Pull, rotate, release. Pull, rotate, and I have 2 more, and 1. Now I'm just going to isolate. Squeeze, hold. So now I'm really just focusing on the back. Pull. Last 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch it to the other side. Put on the band. First 5 rotations for the abs, other ones more isolate for the back. Rotate, squeeze, release. Rotate, squeeze, feel the core. Breathe out every time you pull. 1 more. And now just hold it. Keep the chest open and just squeeze, hold. Really using the back muscles. 2 more. And final 1. Great job. All right, so let's take it to the next set. This time we're going to do a sumo wide position sit, and then when you come up, you're going to pull the band. I have a light one for this. You choose the resistance you want. Take your feet out, nice and wide, toes out, arms are straight in line with your shoulders. Now, you're going to sit nice and low and come up, pull the band, and take it down. Pull and down. And as you do this, I want you to squeeze your butt when you're on the up, and then let your knees push out to the sides towards your toes when you go down. So, we have 20 of these. 60 more to go. Breath every time. Squeeze. Squeeze. And pull. Make sure your ribs don't push forward. Keep them nice and in line with your pelvis. 10 more to go. And pull. 8 more. Feeling the back muscles engage. 6, 5, 4, 3, this light band is tough. 2, and final 1. Good. Rest for a second if you want on the balanced disc. I'll show you 2 variations. You can have both knees on the disc. Arms will be overhead. And you're just going to pull down, pull, and take it up. Pull down. So this just changes the angle, makes it work the muscles a little bit differently in your back. And we have 10 of these, so this is number 8. 7. Really important here not to arch in the low back. Keep the ribs down and pull. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Great job. I'll show you a variation you can do standing if you want as well. Put the band on. Now, if this is too challenging, you can hold onto a chair or a broomstick, but we're going to be balancing on this disc. This is going to strengthen the ankles and the core while we're working the booty. So, hands on the hips, 10 to go. Lift it out for 1. And you can toe tap or you can hover. 2. And 3. 4. You can see the ankle is constantly having to adjust. That'll make your ankles stronger, especially if you've had like a sprained ankle or anything like this. This is a great way to just get it to get a little bit more control. Also, you're going to control your body and balance. Again, you don't need to use this disc if this is too much for you. Last one. Switch to the other side.
10 to go. And 1, 2. Don't hike your hip. Keep your hip in line and just let the booty on the outside push the band. You're also going to feel it in your stabilizing glute because it has to balance on this balance inflatable disc. And keep your stance leg knee soft so that you don't irritate the back of your knee. Last 2 and final 1. Great job. Shake it out. All right, back to round 2. Sumo squats. Hold the band. Nice and wide, legs, and sit nice and low. Squeeze. Pull the band, hold. Take it down. Pull the band, hold. 18 more to go. And squeeze the back muscles. Sit. And blow the air out every time you come up. Squeeze your booty. Inhale when you go down. And 14, 13. Checking your ribs. Don't let your back arch. Keep your ribs straight in line with your pelvis. I'll show you what I mean by that. So when you're sitting, you're not arching in your back. You're not doing that. You're keeping everything straight. And you're just going low and down. So you have like a broomstick from the top of your head all the way down to your tailbone as you squeeze and press. We have 4 more to go. 4, 3, don't lift your shoulders to your ears. 2, squeeze your butt. And final 1. Great job. So, show you another variation with this balanced disc. You can stand on it and do those vertical pulls. This will be a little bit more of a balance challenge for your abs. So, make sure you're standing. Oops, my shoes are kind of loose. Standing nice and strong. This is gonna be hard. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Pull down and stretch. 10 to go, starting now. 10, squeeze your abs. If you find yourself falling, really lift up tall through your head. Lift your head up towards the ceiling or the sky in my case, and you just squeeze your abdominals tight as you're pulling your arms down. Make sure your shoulders are not to your ears. And just focus on feeling your back muscles engage each time you pull that band down. Last 2. And final 1. And shake it out. Great job. Take it back to the heavy band. And put it around your thighs. Starting with the balance position. Standing on the disc. And go for 10. Lift. And lower. Try to hold it on the out. So you got 8 more to go. You can even turn your knee in slightly to get more of the booty to engage. So I'm going to do that in this case. My knee's turning in, and you definitely will feel that booty fire up each time you lift the leg. Squeeze your abs to help you balance, or use a chair. If your foot gets tired, take a break. Last 2. And final 1. Switch. Other side. Lift up tall, squeeze your abs, turn the knee in slightly, lift and lower. Lift and lower. 8 more. And 7, 6. Make sure you're not arching your low back. If you feel it in your low back, that means you're letting your ribs go. Last 3, 2, and final 1. Woo! Good job. Take off that band, final set, and we'll be done. So, this time I'm going to change it up a bit. You're going to stay down, and you're going to pull. So, nice and tall, sit low, and come up for 1, 2, 3. Take it down for 1, 2, 3. Up for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. Working your thighs each time, working the glutes, squeeze, and then squeeze the back muscle when you pull the band back. And down, 2, 3. Press, 2, 3. Down, 2, 3. I think we have 10 more to go. Down. If you feel yourself getting sloppy in your form, take a break. It's not about how many reps you can do, it's about keeping control of your form. down. I'm gonna do 4 more after this, and down. So 1, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up. Squeeze your butt when you're on the up. Last set. Squeeze. Down. Squeeze. Down. Hold it here, go down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, out. Woo! Great job. Back to the balance disc. Now you're doing those vertical pulls. So, get onto that. Take the hands straight up and start to pull. Squeeze your core. Neutral hips. 10 and 9 and 8. Squeeze in that core. 7, 6 and 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1, and put your hands in between the band, and you're just going to vibrate your hands. Out, 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 up, and down, 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 down. You definitely will feel this in your back muscles. Small little presses up and down. Good. Let's do 5 more. Oh yeah. Shoulder blades are feeling it. Delts are feeling it. Back is feeling it. Abs. Last 2. And final one. Shake it out. Woo. That was tough. All right, final set. Take this band, our final 2 moves. Put this band back on. Round your knees. And tap your foot out to the side. Lift, hold, and lower. Squeeze your abs, lower. Turn your knee down to get the booty to activate a little bit more. So the knee's kind of looking vertical instead of straight front. It's looking to a down angle. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch it to the other side. And lift, press. Again, try not to hike your hip. If you're hiking your hip, that means your gluteus fatigue. You may need to use a light resistance band or no resistance band. And press. Keep that knee slightly turned inward. 4, 3, 2, and we are done. Woo. Great job. Take off that band and let's cool it down. So, starting here now with the static stretches. First, reach for your toes up nice and tall to the ceiling, and then fold over and just reach for your toes. Let your hamstrings lengthen. Feel your low back lengthen. Pressing your chest towards your legs. This will stretch your lower back. Now I want you to round your upper back. Pull away from your feet and feel the upper back muscle stretch as you're rounding, pushing that back muscle away from your feet. And then straighten your back. Try to pull your chest down towards your thighs. And round your back. Pull away from your thighs. Final set. Chest towards your thighs. And round away. Take your hands behind you. Put them on the mat. Lift up. Press to the sky. Opening up your chest. And lower down. Take your one leg, cross into figure 4 position, stretching your glutes. Push your chest towards your thigh, towards your leg, deepening that stretch in the glute. And switch, other leg. Press up nice and tall. Come to your downward dog. Stretch your back muscles, pressing your chest towards your thighs, and then release. Take it again. Downward dog, keeping your heels on the ground, stretching your calf muscles. One more time, release, and take it back. Come to pigeon pose. Stretch your glutes again. First pushing up, opening the front of your hip. Nice and tall. This will stretch your abs too. You can even reach one hand up towards the sky if you want to really get an ab stretch. Looking up. And then fold over. Stretch your glutes. If this is uncomfortable, you could also put the balance disc underneath your booty so that you have a better alignment with your hip. And switch. Take it to the other side. Come to the pigeon pose. Balance disc under your booty. And let's first push up. Pressing, stretching. This will open up again the front of the hip. And then you reach your hand up towards the sky. Lengthening, stretching your abs. And take it down. Fold over. Final set. Come to child's pose. Open the knees wide. Stretch the back muscles at the center. Walk your hands to one side. Stretching the back muscles on the opposite side from your hands. And then arms to the other side. And I like to finish it off with just a neck stretch because sometimes we elevate the shoulders too much. So just relax, sitting on the balance disc, and just take your head to the side, stretching the neck muscles. Take it to the other side. Circle your head down. And circle it down the other side. Hands under the chin. Hands on the back of the head. And that's a wrap. Thanks guys. Let me know what you thought about that workout, and I will be posting more out here in beautiful Austin, Texas with the chickens. Until then, enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.